Hey, welcome back to Lenfant's Cocktails, and tonight we're going to do a gin review. I haven't done one in a while because I hadn't had any new gins that I came across, but I finally did, and that is Hendricks Neptunia Gin. I'm really excited to try this because it's supposed to be their first maritime release, although I will say I wish they had done a Navy strength for the maritime release because that would just make sense to me personally, but hey, can't be perfect. Most Hendricks gin is really strong on the rose and cucumber flavors, but for this one, they claim that it's a little bit more citrus and salty based. And I'm really excited to try this tonight because I love citrus forward gins. Like Plymouth is my favorite gin pretty much so far, and the idea that another one could come through with another strong citrus flavor is great. So another thing I wanted to add is that the Neptunia is 43.4% ABV, which is a little bit stronger than their normal one. So that may account for a little bit of a stronger flavor. I don't know yet, but I'm excited to get trying it. So let's go ahead and do that now. Nice. Do just a little taste. And I forgot to say this before, but this is supposed to be a build on to their existing gin. So I still expect to see a good amount of that rose and cucumber flavor, but supposedly that bright citrus and seaside type gin is supposed to really take over. Let's go ahead and give it a smell. Off the nose, it smells like a normal Hendricks gin. It's got the strong juniper forward and it's got the cucumber rose thing going on. I don't really smell too much citrus or saltiness in the smell, but maybe that's just me. I'll give it a taste now. Oh, okay. On the smell, there was not a lot of citrusness or saltiness to this. The taste is totally different from the smell. You do get a lot of bright citrus notes and a little bit of saltiness in the back, and honestly, I can't wait to try this in a gimlet because that's my favorite way to review gin, and I think this will go really well with some fresh lime juice. As far as this being a little bit higher proof than the normal Hendricks gin, I don't taste it. It doesn't have that strong alcohol flavor or smell to it, which is great because I think higher proof liquors generally tend to hold up better in cocktails. And with that said, let's go ahead and make that fresh gimlet. Cheers. Let's try a gimlet out. This is taking me multiple sips to really get it right, but I think this is a really great gin for a gimlet. The citrus and saltiness really pairs well with the lime juice and the simple syrup. To make for a really bright, summery gimlet, this is very refreshing and really enjoyable. I don't really get a lot of the heavy cucumber and rose notes that are usually found in Hendricks and that I don't particularly care for, while I do, again, go for something more like a Plymouth gin most of the time. However, this is really tasty. The only downside of Hendricks gin, especially this one, was that it was about $38 for a bottle, where Plymouth is about $12 to $15 a bottle. So it may not be worth the price necessarily, but it does really taste good. And if you're a fan of Hendricks gin, but want a little bit more and a little bit more citrus to it, this is definitely gonna be the bottle for you. This is really tasty as a gimlet, and I might have another. So that's our gin review. Hendricks Neptunia Gin, definitely recommend. Very tasty, very bright, great for summertime especially. If you have any gins that you'd like to see me review, please leave me a message in the comments. If you like the video, please consider liking and subscribing, and cheers. I'll see you for the next video and maybe another gin review.